Hello my dears, I'm Maria Vinnikova, professional makeup artist, originally from Ukraine, Kiev, now based in Lisbon, Portugal. And today we are talking about my 6 very best foundations for autumn for different skin types. I choose only the best foundations that I like the most. They are pretty universal and working well. Like universal foundation, when I pick up one and it works with every skin type. But some foundations is working better with some certain skin type. For example, for oily skin type, this is like a one unique and perfect foundation. And I'll explain you today why and make some comparison between them in order to better understand what is the benefits one on another foundation. Why we need another foundations on the autumn? This is like a very nice question, because in the summer we have heat, we have air temperature different, and we need super lightweight, almost watery, almost anything on the skin foundations. And in the autumn the weather is changing, we become colder, some countries have heating, especially November is super like a cold month. I don't like November. When I lived in Ukraine, I don't like at all because that was so cold, and December didn't came. In December the like a new year and different mood. October is also pretty cold. Here in Portugal that's better situation, but anyway, we need different foundations because our skin need more hydration, more nourishing, more maybe not high coverage but thicker textures, richer textures. And also these foundations that I show you, they all have skincare ingredients. I really like this like new trend that brands are going with. I think the future is lying over there, where is makeup meets skincare, because I like when I use my skincare and I additionally nourish my skin with some super nice ingredients with the makeup, healthy makeup. This is like super nice. So I talk about foundations regarding some special like directions. It's skin type, different foundations for different skin type, current condition of the skin. This is a very important issue, because for example, if you have oily skin type, super oily, but you done some peeling or some procedures or whatever, and your skin dehydrated, it feels very dry, it flakes and everything, and you think that you can't handle it within 1 or 2 days. Yes, you need to pick up the foundation for the dry skin type. You need to pick up very hydrating, very moisturizing and everything foundation, different texture. So the condition of our skin for today, this is like a main criteria for me, as I explained. So please analyze yourself and take a look of your skin type and your current situation, your current condition, what your skin is need more, hydration or mattifying, or which effect would you like to achieve from the foundation. So skin type, current condition, texture. This is also highly important criteria, because for dry skin we have richer textures, more moisturizing. For oily skin types we have like thinner, more mattifying textures and on. Coverage, of course, this is also very important criteria, because some people like to cover like everything. It's me. I like to cover all my redness. I have a little rosacea, I have a little freckles or some pigmentation on my skin. I have mature skin, obviously. I'm 44. So I like hydrating and high coverage foundations. I have dry skin type. So coverage, this is a highly important criteria also, because some foundations, they buildable, they have like middle coverage, but you can apply different layer, second or third layer, and it will be like high coverage. That's pretty universal situation and really nice. Each foundation I'll show you on my face, so you will see all imperfections that I have on my skin and how does this coverage works. Another criteria, this is finish. Which finish we get from the foundation, whether it's matte finish or whether it's satin, silky or hydrating and dewy, which luminosity we receive after applying foundation. One of the most criteria personally for me, this is how long lasting this foundation is. This is super important. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a professional makeup artist, because we like to do makeup for people, and this makeup should last forever, because people come to us. Exactly one of the main criterias, this is a longevity of makeup. So I like long-lasting foundations, and I'm really precise with all these criteria. By the way, I'm really picky about foundations because I like universal products, and not so many universal products on the market we have. And I will tell you about mature skin, which foundations works better for mature skin, and skincare ingredients. So let's start it with our beautiful 6 best foundations for autumn. So first foundation, this is latest launch from DIOR. This is stick foundation, and I'm so happy that they did it because this product is amazing. Let me show you. It's called like DIOR Forever Skin Perfect Multi-Use Stick Foundation. They say that we can use this foundation as a concealer also because it has high coverage, and it really is. All the names of the products and shades that I used, I leave in the description box and with the time codes also. So what is beautiful about this foundation? First of all, this is like a stick form. I suppose that a future of foundations lies in the stick forms, because this is so comfortable to use. This is so comfortable to take to travel. It's not heavy. It's refillable, by the way. And this is a really nice criteria also because it's sustainable. And the refill is usually cheaper. Which skin types is it suitable for? In general, we can apply for all skin types, but if we talk about perfect work of foundation on the skin, I would apply this only on dry, normal, oily, closer to normal skin types. Why? Because this foundation is very creamy. It is so nice, but creamy texture. It's like not thick, not heavy, but not the lightest, you know? And I know from my experience, from my friends with oily skin types, with high oily skin type, right? Where the oil comes very nice on the skin, appears. From my experience with the clients, usually high oily skin types like lighter textures, like more mattifying textures. Despite on this foundation is very long lasting. They say that it long lasts for 24 hours. I didn't check, to be honest, because I don't recommend go to bed with cosmetics, but it lasts like a pretty 5 or 6, 7 hours. It stays on my dry skin type without any setting powder or anything. It lasts like normal. It has high coverage. You can build this coverage, and I like that I can use it as a concealer also because it's really comfortable. It's like take with the finger, and let me show you. I need to show you this, and I can do like this, and it covers nicely my dark circles. It covers okay. It has like small scent, a little scent for whom it may be important, and it has, you know, such a not dewy but maybe luminous finish, which is closer to the slightly wet finish, you know. It's not too shiny, it's not too luminous, but it's like healthy skin glowing. Yes, it's like healthy skin, it's not too much. I like this finish very much. So for mature skin, it is okay because it's quite hydrating. It has many skincare hydrating ingredients. I will show you them later. So for mature skin is okay and very comfortable to use. I like such kind of user-friendly products. This is really important. So you can see how it works on my face. And let me read to you the skincare ingredients because I can't remember everything. This is like iris extract, known for its hydrating and anti-aging properties. Wild pansy extract, moisturizing and soothing. Rose hip extract. By the way, I like rose. I like tonics with rose creams and everything. It works really nice in terms of anti-aging, and it's rich in vitamins and antioxidants. Antioxidants, my dears, this is like #1 ingredients for anti-age makeup, skincare, and everything. Antioxidants, this is #1. Nasturtium, sorry for my English, extract helps improve skin oxygenation. Wow, skin oxygenation. This is highly important also for our skin. And nourishing oils, various oils included to provide hydration. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of oils, but if we have them in some certain measure just to nourish and hydrate, that's okay. But thanks to these oils, the texture is not so lightweight. So you see that foundation is pretty universal, so almost everybody can use it and can try this beautiful and wonderful product. For today, this is one of my favorite foundations. Also, regarding the shades, the color range that they have this specific notification, explanation. When we have, for example, my favorite color of all DIOR foundations, this is 2N, and that means neutral undertone. I have neutral, and this is so understandable. Thank you so much. I understand that I pick up this foundation and that will suits me perfectly. They have like 2C, it's cool undertone for the very fair complexions. They have a W, it's warm undertone. Thank you. This is really explains for people which color to use. That's why I like when brands put the letters to more understand which is foundation, which is shade perfect for us. So let's go to another foundation. So my dears, next foundation, this is DIOR Backstage, a reformulated foundation. They have, like, I don't know, some months ago, they reformulated this face and body foundation. Previously it was very mattifying and I don't like this foundation because previous version that was developed not for the real life, in my humble opinion, that was developed for the catwalks, for the fashion shows and everything, because it's super long lasting. And thank you so much again for DIOR. DIOR, one of my favorite beauty brands. You will see how many products I have from them. Please let me know who also likes DIOR, who tried the stick foundation, who tried this reformulated DIOR Backstage foundation. So reformulation gives us more hydrating properties and like more luminous finish, and I like it so much for today for my dry skin type. This is super universal foundation. If compare with the stick, it is much more lightweight. It's almost like watery texture. It's like going away. It's like water with high coverage. And I adore such kind of foundations as a professional because I can put very thin layer, especially on the oil skin types, right? On the oil skin types. And it fixates, it sets really well, it covers all the imperfections, it's buildable, I can put another layer if I need to. And it lasts forever, my dears. You can put this foundation in the morning and go all day. It's sweat resistant, sweat and humidity resistant. and it has normal ingredients for the skin, because previously such a kind of foundation, such long lasting and everything, they don't have many benefits for the skin because they were too mattifying, too dry. So I can't wear them with my dry skin type, just never. It feels so uncomfortable on the skin, and this is like a new generation of such kind of foundation, and I like it so much. I don't know, brands so cool with these new formulas, because hydrating and long lasting, previously that was like very different meanings from the other planets, and it doesn't work together, never, and now it is works together. Can you imagine? So adore this foundation for every skin type, by the way, including sensitive skin. I have also very sensitive skin type. I have suspicions that I made it by myself with a too aggressive cleansing and too aggressive skincare. We can do like that, but as it is for today, I have a sensitive skin type and thin layer, thin skin. So about this foundation, for every skin type, texture is watery. It's like very lightweight, absolutely wonderful, full coverage foundation. Finish is slightly luminous, super long lasting, lasts forever. For mature skin is okay also. For mature dry skin, it looks nice. It doesn't creases in the wrinkles, or somewhere we have like places where the foundations could crease. Very nice. And skincare ingredients, let me read them for you. Like main ingredients, I will not read anything. It's like glycerin. I like, by the way, glycerin as the person with the dry skin type. That's quite like very nourishing ingredient. It has very nice moisturizing properties. Panthenol, it's pro vitamin B5. This ingredient helps to soothe, to calms the skin very much. That's why this foundation works for the sensitive skin types also. Silicones, of course, Dimethicone. This is the most popular silicone that we have on the market. I'm okay with silicones. To be honest, I'm never noticed some bad things, some allergies, or some comedogenic situation with me or my clients with the different skin types. But of course, my dears, we are very different. The skin is also very different. So maybe if you have super oily skin type and use this foundation every day, you need to check. You need to take a look 1 week or 2 weeks how your skin is reacts on the silicones. But I don't know, this is so popular silicone, Dimethicone, and it gives the skin to breathe. Maybe not 100%, but it gives the air to the skin. So everything is individual. And mica, this is used for light reflecting properties. Mica is really beautiful. It light reflects very nice. My dears, next foundation, one of the very best, very interesting and super expensive. This is from Tom Ford, Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Foundation, SPF 50. For whom this is important, because previous foundations were without SPF. So Tom Ford, I don't know, that was my favorite foundation of this summer due to its SPF 50, because it's liquidy. That's pretty like watery texture, but not so much as DIOR Backstage. DIOR Backstage is like it's like a water. Here is we have slightly texture, but it's also very liquidy. That's why I can recommend this foundation for all skin types, including oily. Only one thing, that oily skin type could not be happy with. This is not coverage finish. Finish is pretty luminous. It's like, you know, luminosity of the healthy glow skin with a hint of, you see that there is cosmetic shine, but very beautiful, very luxury and high-end brand luminosity. I would say like this, because Tom Ford, one of my favorite also beauty brands, but comparing to Dior, it is much more expensive. Dior is more affordable regarding prices. So for all skin types, texture liquidy with some texture, coverage, it has full coverage also. Also, I like it so much because I can apply thin layer of this foundation. I use it in summer when the heat was very high, and this foundation stays normally. It's long lasting also, but I used to cover it with the setting powders on the T-zone, only for the T-zone, because in these parts of my face where I have mature pores, it also works really nice with the pores, with mature skin. But as for me, on my taste, this is like pretty shiny and extra shine in these areas where the pores is very visible. So I would recommend to mattify T-zone for almost for every skin type and use it every day. So as I said, finish is pretty luminous, but this is like such a luxury and wonderful luminosity that I like it so much. Oily skin types, maybe you should see how do you like such kind of finishes. Long lasting. This is also maybe not so long lasting as Dior Backstage, because this is like silicones. They give this longevity, high longevity of foundations, but pretty long lasting also. For mature skin is okay. And skincare ingredients, let me read it for you. Also, please pay attention for the packaging. This is much bigger, right? The packaging, this is glass, and that's pretty heavy, so I don't like to take Tom Ford with me on some travels or trips because it's heavy, and the Dior is not much, but smaller, has a smaller size, and plastic packaging is much more lighter in a weight. So skincare ingredients, my dears, hyaluronic acid. I like hyaluronic acid very much because of my skin type, but in terms of anti-aging makeup, anti-aging properties, hyaluronic acid, it's very nice hydrating ingredient. So next, it's noni fruit extract. It's antioxidant rich ingredient, help nourish and protect the skin. Thank you so much. Peptides. Peptides, this is like also new generation of skincare routine, of skincare products. They worked like in another level, and I like peptides very, very much in my skincare, and now we have peptides in our makeup products. Thank you so much, Tom Ford. Sodium hyaluronate, this is like some kind of hyaluronic acid, light diffusing powders. It gives us, this is a very beautiful light reflecting effect. Vitamin C derivatives. Some versions include derivatives of vitamin C. Thank you so much, because vitamin C, it is considered as the most powerful, the most healthy skincare ingredient and antioxidant. This is like the most powerful antioxidant. I use vitamin C on the daily basis because I'm 44. I like to nourish my skin with the best ingredients we have for today, and I drink vitamin C as a food supplements every day, and this is also really healthy. And antioxidants. The foundation contains a blend of antioxidants. So I could say that this foundation, I suppose, the most flattering for mature skin, because it has such a nice ingredients, such a a huge amount of antioxidants that for mature skin this is the best. Please pay attention. Even, my dears, if you have a super oily skin type and you have mature skin, with the age we lose oils, we lose hydration, right? And your oily skin type is not the same as you were younger. It's slightly drier, or maybe not slightly, but it becomes drier anyway. And maybe you had, when you were younger, you had oily skin type, super oily skin type, now you have combination, or maybe you have normal. Please tell me, have you noticed such kind of differences? Because I noticed with the age different on my skin very much. Previously, when I was younger, I have combination skin type closer to a normal. I have a pretty oily T-zone, and here it was like a normal skin on the sides. So let's go to the next foundation, please. Ladies, next foundation that we have also, this is high-end, it's pricey brand, but it is worth it, and I explain you why. This is Phyto-Teint Perfection. This is from Sisley Paris. This is high-end French brand. I think you know that, and they are very much care and very careful with the ingredients, with the natural origin or natural ingredients. This is their latest launch of this foundation. It was launched this year, and this is super mattifying with such a such a natural matte finish that I adore this foundation for the oily skin types. Of course, we can use it with the dry skin type. I use it with my dry, and it doesn't dry my skin. I don't feel, such kind of dry feeling, and this is an issue for me, because usually mattifying foundations drives me crazy. I feel, especially under the skin, it like tightens my skin. This is so uncomfortable feeling. So I'm very precise with mattifying foundation for me, because sometimes we need exactly mattifying foundations depending on occasion. For example, for some photo shoots in the building, I would choose this foundation better rather than some luminous foundation, because when it's hot inside and I'm sweating and everything, I need very nice mattifying. It's concerning my dry skin type, and for the oily skin types, my dears, this is like a miracle. Okay, texture. Texture is not liquidy. That pretty lightweight texture, it likes, you see, it doesn't go anywhere. It's like very light cream. It's creamy, but pretty light for such kind of mattifying foundations. It has high coverage also. I like to apply it with the water-infused beauty blender, and it gives me the thinnest coverage. So from the thinnest coverage, I cover all my imperfections. So it covers really nice. It's buildable. You can apply several layers if you need. It sets so nice, it fixates so nice, and it's also very much long lasting. I don't know, sorry, maybe I can't say like this, but lasts forever. Lasts forever. So I adore this foundation for the oily skin types. About mature skin, I'm not sure, to be honest, especially if we have a lot of wrinkles. That's okay, it doesn't emphasize very much, but my personal preferences for the mature skin, it is something like Tom Ford. More luminous, more hydrating, more like antioxidant ingredients. This is like my personal preferences, of course, and you have yours, and this is absolutely normal. So I'm happy with this foundation, because not so much very nice mattifying foundations on the market, to be honest. And it gives, like finish is not too much matte. It gives like natural matte finish. It's like normal skin looks like. And I really like this trend that is going for the last I don't know, maybe 5 years or something, the makeup trends goes very obvious to the natural makeup direction, natural everything. Ingredients, natural finish, natural coverage, and everything. So this is foundation about natural looking skin. Let's talk about skincare ingredients. It's gardenia flower extract, known for its softening and hydrating properties. Thank you. Wood mallow extract, its soothing and hydrating benefits. Linden blossom extract, something interesting, soothing and softening also. You see, this is like a different ingredients from the Tom Ford. Tom Ford has like, I don't know, more obvious, maybe more popular ingredients, because hyaluronic acid and vitamin C, I think everybody knows. Everybody knows. You ask a child, he knows like vitamin C. This is a super nice product for the skin. And here is like another kind of ingredients. I'm sure absolutely that they are perfect, that they're working well, because this brand is very respected on the beauty market, very well known. It works for, to be honest, I don't know how many years, but it's like 20 years, that's for sure. Let's take a look later. Vitamin E acetate, a powerful antioxidant. Vitamin E, this is also very much popular ingredient in the antioxidants properties. It's like second, I think, second powerful ingredient after vitamin C. Buckwheat seed extract, also antioxidant properties. By the way, in Ukraine we eat buckwheat, it's like very popular dish, cuisine. And it's really healthy. It's really healthy, and that was interesting for me when I first time come to Europe, or I speak to some, I don't know, I work in a Swedish bank and I speak with the people from Sweden, and they like first time see the buckwheat and they say, what is it? It doesn't tasty. What is that? Was so funny. So, okay, ginkgo biloba leaf extract, it's also really nice ingredient to drink, to eat ginkgo biloba, as I know. And soft focus pigments. So pigments is also light reflecting, but a little bit not so much light, not so much reflecting as Tom Ford, for example, has. So its foundation for some certain purposes works really nice and really well. So let's go to another foundations. Okay, ladies, next foundation we have Fenty Beauty Soft Lit Naturally Luminous Foundation. This is was the latest launch of the foundation of this wonderful and beautiful beauty brand. I adore Rihanna very much, so I like the Fenty Beauty, of course. So this foundation is designed for the exact dry, normal, and combination to normal skin types. For oily skin types, they have other foundations, and it's like Easy Drop Blur could work, or Soft Lit Matte Foundation. So this is like a super nice hydrating formula. Texture, it's moussey texture. If we compare this texture with Sisley, for example, you see it's like goes down. It's much more lighter. It feels like not so infused with the oils, with the textures, and it is like middle to high coverage. That's pretty normal coverage, but not so high as Sisley, for example, has. So I personally adore this foundation with my dry skin type, of course, because I like this feeling on the skin that it is hydrating, it looks beautiful, it looks like it has finish, you know, like slightly dewy finish, but not too much. And this dewiness, it's very, very modern, very fashionable finish for today. It's really trendy. So if you want to look trendy and you have not oily skin types, this is your favorite foundation. So I pick up not my color. You can see when I apply the foundation, you can see it's slightly whiter, it's slightly lighter than I have my skin tone right now, because I have a little tan. So it happens even with the professional makeup artists. So please relax, everybody make mistakes. I will use this foundation slightly later, maybe in October, when my tan is going away. It goes away very quickly, unfortunately, and this shade will be nice for me. So for mature skin also this foundation works really nice because it hydrates. This dewy finish, you know, it's visibly reduces the wrinkles visibly. So remember, please, such kind of shine as dewy shine, luminosity, it covers the wrinkles, and this light reflecting very dewy effect, it's like almost eliminates the wrinkles. So that's why I like to use it, such kind of textures, especially in this zone when I have a lot of wrinkles under my eye area. So, and skincare ingredients, let's quickly take a look. Hyaluronic acid, thank you so much, Fenty Beauty. Glycerin, also very hydrating. Dimethicone, so it has our favorite silicone, so that's why this foundation glides on the skin so nice. This feeling gives us only silicones for today. Meadow foam seed oil, this is lightweight oil rich in fatty acids and help to moisturize and soften the skin. Fatty acids, as you know, this is super nice and super important ingredient for the dry skin types. So this foundation developed directly and exactly for the dry, normal, and combination to normal skin types. Maybe combination to normal, even you don't like that. It depends on your personal preferences, of course. And vitamin E. Thank you so much for this antioxidant ingredient. And the last foundation, that will be like a gift also for the only oily skin types. As you see, I mix the foundations. It happens naturally. I didn't consider which foundation I will show one by one. So it happens naturally, mattifying and hydrating, mattifying and hydrating. And next, the last for today's video stick foundation we have from Huda Beauty. It's Fuaxfilter Skin Finish Foundation. Such a beautiful, such a nice foundation, in my humble opinion, for oily skin types. Of course, I can use it with my dry and normal skin type, but you will see the finish and the texture is very nice use for the oily skin types. The texture, for example, let's compare this with the DIOR stick foundation, so we will know the difference better. Comparing to the DIOR stick, this texture is thinner by itself, and when I apply it and blend it, I have like soft matte finish. It's not like absolutely matte, it looks like slightly luminous, healthy glow matte skin. So I think oily skin types will love so much the texture because it is lightweight. The coverage is like middle to high. That's pretty normal coverage they have, and it's buildable. If you need to apply more coverage, you working just locally. You work only with some certain place. You don't need to cover extra layer for the whole face, only in some certain part. So also, again, this foundation so comfortable to use, so user-friendly to take with you in your purse. Somewhere you need to touch up your foundation or touch up your makeup, you can do like that with the finger. For example, I have some pimple here, and sometimes it is shining through my foundation for the 2 hours has passed, and I again have my pimple. Of course, it is depends on the concealer. If the nice concealer, the pimple doesn't shine through. But for example, we have a pimple, so we take on the finger and we like apply with these tap movements. Just took the foundation and apply it and cover the pimple. That's pretty long lasting, but I prefer, especially for the oily skin types, to set the foundation with the powder on the T-zone. Here is no need to set. The packaging itself is very lightweight and it's pretty quality. You touch it and this is like a good plastic, not cheap plastic, you know. So I like this foundation. I don't want to buy it and don't need to buy it. I was on vacation in Mexico with my husband, and in every place where I am traveling to, I try to go to Sephora, local Sephora. I like to compare the brands. I like to touch some new products, because here in Portugal we have pretty normal Sephoras. We have at least, I think, 5 or 6 only in Lisbon, only in the city, and in the suburb we have also Sephoras in the shopping malls. And we are in vacation in Mexico, and I just want to try this kind of foundation because I like stick foundations, and that was not so many on the market recent years. So I just to try, and when I try this texture, I like, oh my god, this is so interesting. It has such a lightweight texture and such a nice slightly luminous, very natural matte finish. So I took the foundation. The color is pretty okay with me. It's 200B Shortbread. For mature skin, I would use it only for the oily skin types, for mature skin also. Thanks to its lightweight texture, it doesn't emphasize the wrinkles. So in order to not to emphasize the wrinkles, we need to use thin layers of the foundation, and this is like a thin texture by itself. So it is flattering for the mature skin. Skincare ingredients, let's go to them. Of course, you see every brand has skincare ingredients. This is so cool. Thank you, because the brands is really advanced. They look into the future. So we have squalane. That's a very powerful nourishing ingredient. Coconut oil derivatives, it's also very popular nourishing ingredient. Also caprylic glycol, this is like hydrating and conditioning properties. Again, glycerin, interesting, they have such like slightly heavy textured nourishing ingredients, but the texture of the foundation is pretty thin. That's interesting how they managed to do that. Vitamin E, thank you so much for the antioxidant, and silicones, dimethicone, our favorite. That's why it glides on the skin so nice and it spreads just perfectly. Okay, so that was the last foundation. My dears, I hope that I was very useful for you. If you want to pick up the new foundation for the autumn, exactly for you, maybe you have some hesitations, maybe you have some questions, maybe you hesitate between two foundations. What is better for me to use, this or that? Please let me know. I could help you. I'll try to understand. And here is like one of my tip to how is better to take a decision, right? To take the decision exactly for you. Always ask yourself what I want from this foundation, what I want to get. I want to get full coverage. I need to cover my imperfections. or I need long-lasting effect, or I need some luminosity to make some anti-aging effect and something, or I really care about skincare ingredients. And that is narrow your range, because so many products on the market. Oh my god, sometimes when I come to Sephora, I am professional makeup artist with a 9-year experience, you know. I come to Sephora and I am just shocked, because everything is so beautiful, so many. The consultants sometimes very pretty, very nice speaking, and I buy something even if I don't want to buy this, you know, because we are women, this is the mood, and that's okay. So that's why these questions, what you want to get from this specific product, will help you to direct your attention to that product that you need the most, that works exactly for you, for your purposes. So I hope my tips will be helpful for you, and I hope my English is not so bad to explain everything that I want to explain for you. So, my dears, next video I'm preparing for you. This is Charlotte Tilbury full makeup on. I want to tell you about my favorite products. She has some like unique products. Nobody has something like this. Unique products, and I like the brands that is created by professional makeup artists very much, because professionals know how this product should work on exact skin type, on exact skin, and what purposes we need from this product. So please let me know how this video was for you. Was it useful or not? Thank you so much for your attention. See you in my next video. Marie?